Allison. Good. How are you?
Great.
Good.
Come on in. All right. So I sent over the ARNet and the IPDP. Did you get a chance to read over them?
I did look at the IPDP a little bit and the ARNet, but I was looking at them on my phone, so it was kind of tough to see. So I didn't go through the whole thing, but I did sort of take a quick look at it.
Okay, great. Well then, we're going to start by going over your ARNet scale. We talked about what it was before I did the observation. Do you remember it?
Was that when you came in for a little while last Wednesday?
Yes.
All right. Okay, yeah. We mentioned that. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to give you some time to look over it. As you can see, it's a little weird in terms of sometimes a 4 is a stronger score than a 1 and vice versa. So I'll give you a little time to look over it, and then we're going to discuss some of the key points we got from it, okay?
Okay, so you mean sometimes a 4 is the best score and sometimes a 1 is the best score?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
It is confusing.
All right. So I understand what a lot of these mean, but can you tell me what some of them, like, such as places a high value on obedience, or what some of these mean and what I'm supposed to get out of this?
Yes, sure. So places a high value on obedience, I marked you as not true at all, because placing a high value on obedience would mean that you're telling the kids that they must listen to you because you're the adult, you're the authority.
I try to be their friend. I really try when I do is to just be like a friend of theirs, because I know, it's not, I'm not trying to be their boss or their, I just want to be their friend and make it a good, positive environment.
Great, which I think you're doing a fantastic job at. You are, let's look at some specific ones. So you seem enthusiastic about the children's activities and efforts. Very much true. You're trying to have fun. You're seeing what they're interested in. Doing a great job there. You always speak warmly to the children. They're clearly very comfortable with you. Have a great time.
Great.
Right? So that's fantastic. Definitely
Yeah.
what we want to accomplish. Along the lines of what we're talking about too, though, you scored a little low in being too permissive.
Okay.
So
what does that mean?
In terms of allowing them to get away with things that maybe you would rather have stop at the moment. So, for example, so doesn't reprimand children when they misbehave. So it's good to not reprimand them necessarily, but you don't intervene to correct misbehavior that might be going on. So for example, I saw that when you were giving directions, there was a group talking in the corner and you just ignored them, rather than trying to step aside to talk to them later or anything like that. Have you noticed that there's been some...
I have. It's really tough to find a way to sort of reprimand children without being really negative, because I'm always told to be really positive, but it's not always positive things that are going on, so I don't really know the best way sometimes to just discipline without, while doing it in a positive manner or in a way that's not going to seem really punitive, and that's tough for me. So I think I understand why you're scoring me this way, but it's, I don't know how I'm going to use this to then move on and get a better way of approaching things.
Great. All right. Well, that is why we're meeting today, so we can work on your individual professional development plan.
Sure.
All right. So you haven't done one of these before, correct?
Nope. I've never even heard of it before.
Okay. Well, we are going to fill one out today, you and I together. And the point is to kind of look at what some of your strengths and things you can work on are. And we're going to make a plan for how you can accomplish some of your professional development goals over the course of the next year.
Great.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, so then you're saying that you're having trouble identifying positive ways to talk with children about their misbehavior and redirect them in a positive way, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
So do you think could be one of your goals that we could work on?
Yeah, do you think that should be a goal line?
I think that would be a great goal,
okay.
Definitely. I think that it is something that you can work on, and I think it will really help your group management improve and probably make it more fun for you and the kids, rather than worrying about what's going on.